It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
And, Mike, when you look at Will Levis, he has a lot of the physical qualities from a talent standpoint that you're looking for in a franchise NFL quarterback. He got some invaluable experience last year as a rookie. Now it's just a point, can he put it all together? Take those physical qualities, wrap it with some consistency. If he can, Tennessee might have a guy for the future. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense, and they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
And it's so good to see Kirk Cousins back on the field. Think back just a year ago, Mike, that severe Achilles injury. Kirk Cousins is looking to be the first quarterback since 2000 and Trent Dilfer to start an NFL game following an Achilles injury. So he's got an uphill battle, but the fact that he's out there playing under center for the Falcons is a great start. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a... Morris consulting with his staff above, and they decide to throw the challenge flag here. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Titans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. Ray McLeod deep to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Cousins. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A first down throw for Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up to the 42.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Pitts is the man in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Cousins. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll run it here with Robinson.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second down, Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Like 13.
Now, Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he will have a Titans 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
That caught Tony Pollard. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Like 46.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. In trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Catch made, that's Boyd. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Levis. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Folk now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground is Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. They send Ridley in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Akine. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Cousins now. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 3rd down. Cousins. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. This one caught at the 4. 2nd and goal. Now a handoff to Pollard. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Levis. He's got his big tight end. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Harold Landry there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Levis to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. McLeod to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Ray McLeod.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down. Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 1st down throw for Cousins. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Throwing is Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We got a solid first half out of the man from Kentucky, Will Levis. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. McLeod now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Whoa! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, The opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Cousins throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Like 54.
On 1st down, Levis. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
0.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Right back to Boyd. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
The motion man is Boyd. On 2nd down, Levis. Look wide, get this one complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. there is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, and as an offense, you're in trouble.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That's caught left side by Pitts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
There we go.
3rd and long. Levis to throw. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Cousins now. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 5.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The motion man is Boyd. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Now, Cousins. The reception for Rondale Moore. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one on target to Moore. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field, a gain of 25.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets
a 2nd effort, and he is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here. Throwing is Cousins. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Like 49.
To throw is Levis. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Like 24.
Now Levis. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now Pollard. Pollard, 1st down and more. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
He keeps it himself, and he will get into the end zone. Will Levis. Touchdown, Titans. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And here's Bijan. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Cousins. To the outside. Catch made by London. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A short one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Cousins to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cousins. Open man, right side. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Cousins now. Right back to Moore, another grab.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
2nd down, Cousins. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They give to Pollard on the option. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So it's a win here for the Titans. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.